What's going on? Dude, yesterday's broadcast, that was the stuff, man. That was good. It was good. I was watching it, and I went ahead on last night's broadcast. If you want to see probably the greatest recorded 1v1 on YouTube, period, end of story. I mean, bar none. Go on ahead, check out last night's broadcast. I left a comment. I should probably, you know what? Let me do that right now. Let me hold on. Let's do a thing, right? Let's see here. Bink, 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 bink. Yeah, there we go. Last night's broadcast. Boom. There. Pinned it. I put a time marker on there because, I mean, the reality of it is a lot of people aren't going to sit through like hours of airplanes blowing up airplanes, and I get that, but it's not about that. It's more about like I want to capture all the splendid and amazing moments, and maybe go back if I really feel like I have to and highlight things. And I'm going to start getting more active with my YouTube channel and try to do my best to make videos so it's not always like hours plus. It's, like say like a good break time while on the clock type of thing, like, like 25, 30 minutes maybe. I think 25 minutes would be a good sweet spot. I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. I'm not going to figure it out until I start doing it. But that being said, we made our little baby steps today. And I went ahead and I went back and marked that. So yeah, go ahead, check that out. Greatest 1v1 on YouTube of all time. I mean, the outcome is truly cinematic. The performances were truly cinematic. The planes are truly unique. I would say unique because typically it's always like 1v1s turn out to be like, Su-37, Su-35S, F-22, maybe, maybe you might see like variations of those with like a Su-57, but ultimately it's always the same thing. You're never really gonna see. You're not gonna see 1v1s like you see them here. That's it. You know, not very many people are bold enough to go out there with the half-stall planes, especially with the ordnance I was using. I don't want to give too much away, but what I will say is we utilized 4 AMs in a post-stall fight up against yours truly, the Jaybird, and legendary fight. Okay, we're dragging on. Go check that out. I think you'll enjoy it. I know I did. I watched it and the whole time I was grinning ear to ear like, yo, we did that. It was a good fight. Look how big my nose is. You can see the shadow cast. Doth nose. I don't got a big nose. Yeah, I got a big nose. Let's see if we can find a room, and then I'm gonna quietly disappear from the corner of my screen. Let's see here. Yeah, this is tough, dude. It'd be tough out here lately in Ace. Whole lot of minimal amounts of rooms. They are checking the results. There we go. Pardon me, I disappeared for a second there. I just wanted to swap over to a private conversation. Otherwise, the other mics in the room are just going to hear some dude talking to himself. Kind of like you are, except without a face or a screen, just talking. I might not like that. Let's see here. I'm watching the fight right now. It's because I pulled it up. I said I wanted to pin that comment. I did. What an amazing finish. It's a good one. I don't know. I've watched a lot of YouTube content on Ace, and doesn't really do it for me. It's too quammy, too BBR, too trying to be what this game is not. Sure, you can play that way. I'm not knocking it. There can be interesting bits about it for sure, but I'd much rather play Ace the way Ace was meant to be played, and maybe salt and pepper some BBR style engagements. But ultimately, I don't think that's what this game was meant for. Really don't. If it was, stealth would be viable. If it was, those builds would be the best. They're not. I mean, they're competitive, but they're competitive because in most situations, I'm done here. The host is sitting in the hangar. It's Ace Combat 7. Hangar is unknown, apparently. I didn't get the memo, I guess. I thought I turned on Skies Unknown, but I've been known to be wrong in the past. We're shot, man. Not very well rested, I can say that too. That will affect us. Alright. TDM. Not my strong suit. We'll try to make it happen. But yeah. It was a good fight. And what I'm blabbering on about here, I don't remember. I forgot my point. We'll probably just grab the F-35. I don't know the company we're in here. It would be better if I grabbed a knife fighter, but or a dog fighter, but whatever. Try to make it happen. Oh, I remember now. I remember the point I was gonna make. Like, yeah, you can definitely get away with a BBR build. Probably the most potent, most powerful version of that would be a HVAA powered or a HVAA ordnanced YF-23, and a lot of that's because of the fact that the YF-23 is really fast, has pretty darn good mobility, especially at high speeds. It has HVAAs. It's highly stealthy. Go ahead and throw stealth on it. While everybody else is in the furball, it's very easy to overlook a YF-23 tossing stones from afar. So there is some validity to the BVR build, but if you're thinking like, oh, let me grab any old plane with a BVR style missile, like it's probably not gonna work. You might secure a kill or 2 or 3, maybe even 4. Not a good launch, I would say. But it worked. That's not a good launch. If we had waited on that 4AM, that would have been a great kill. See, that F-22 is what we want. Oh, wow, we fired cold. Shouldn't have fired like that. Good stuff. Too early on the launch. Wow, you saw the HVA come out of that Su-33 curving like that? That is interesting. Interesting. Yeah, it's just because the behavior of an HVA is that it veers. They don't hook. But I mean, it happens, I guess. I really want to know why my advanced radar system keeps getting cold locks on a Su-33 of all things. It's Ace Combat, that's why. Too late with that. Yeah, I don't like that HVAA, man. I don't know about that. They're hooking pretty hard. We did the best we could, though. It wasn't enough. Yeah. Yeah, I don't trust that. But, hey. Good win for him, I guess. We can't all have HVAAs that behave like 8AMs. Only him. Nah, I do. I could show you. I could literally pull HVAAs out. I won't. But, like, when I feel like being experimental, I definitely will. Will demonstrate that. Because it's true. HVAAs do a veering. They don't hook. They don't do that. They veer. Nice work out there. Oh boy. Everybody's gonna leave now because we got the pink thing, people. The world revolves around them. Take note of those names. Always take note of the names of players that sit on the after action screen, because that's how much they respect the players that are waiting to play the game. It's ridiculous. You know what that is? That's, oh, let me go smoke a cigarette real quick, or whatever the heck. Let me go do something real quick that involves making everybody else wait. I do have to use the restroom, though. So, I'm going to remove myself from the lobby so everybody doesn't have to wait on me. I'll be right back. We're going to do that. I'm probably going to make my face and voice disappear. I'm also going to probably just host my own lobby, get things rolling that way. Actually, you know what? It'll take us about 5 minutes to take care of business. Because I'm going to grab water, maybe take a quick little smoke, use the restroom, that kind of deal. We're going to go ahead and do unlimited we'll do 2500. Nah. $25 or less disabled. Private room off. Hot join always disabled. We have to. This right here is called anti-cheat. So there's players out there that you kick out because they're cheaters. They're known cheaters. I'm not going to outline what they do because I don't want to further educate the rest of the, potential curiosities in this community. They are cheaters, though. And, like I said before, I won't name shot them unless they go ahead and go out of their way to hop into my broadcast and act a fool again like they did last time. Then, yeah, I'm going to name shot you. You're asking for it, right? I didn't throw you under the bus. You played in traffic. But anyhow, there are a handful of people who claim, oh, we don't cheat because they're being technical about it. They're not cheating, but they are cheating. It is a form of cheating. And I'm not going to get too much into it. Other than that, I will not fly with them anymore. And good thing is I have a list of all of their main and alternative names. They're not welcome. And hot join disabled eliminates that, because what they do is, say for example, right now you were to join my lobby and I kicked you out. You are not able to get back in. You would have to close the game, turn it back on to get back in, right? That's kind of tedious if you think about it. Well, that's what they do. And they over and over and over again join on the room. But if you notice, when they do it, there's no downtime of them closing the game and turning it back on and joining on you. And take into consideration also that they play from a PS4 of all things. PS5 is drastically faster than the PS4. Like, the load up time to get into a game is remarkably quick in comparison to a PS4. The loading screens, everything, way faster. No comparison. Well, I mean, there's a comparison. The comparison is, welcome to Gapplebee's PS4. The PS5 is way faster than you are. These dudes will literally, you'll kick them out 2 seconds later, they're right back in. You know they didn't close the game and rejoined. So right there is your first red flag. You're not able to do that, but they can. So there's your first red flag. Your second red flag is you kick them out, and then seconds later they join back with an alternative name. There's your other red flag. You have to log out of that account and log into another account, then load the game, then join the lobby. You're talking an easy 3 minutes worth of time. They do it in seconds. So again, there's your second red flag. The next red flag is having 400 hours of flight time. And in my 400 hours of flight time, I can now confidently say I could play against a player and know what they're using as far as parts. Precisely, maybe not precisely, but certainly accurately. Are they using gun damage, missile damage? Are they using reload? Are they using homing? Are they using speed? Are they not using speed? Are they using high-speed data link? Are they using like I can sense those things, and it's not like, oh, I'm special. I'm not the last messiah over here in Ace Combat. I just have a lot of time in the game, and you start to understand things at a more intimate level, right? So in the beginning, it was under the radar for me. Like, in other words, my radar wasn't detecting it. I didn't have the game sense. I didn't understand the mechanic of the games. I didn't know what was actual, what was factual. And now it's like, dude, you could spot it a mile away. Like, uh, one of my one of my closest wingman pilot buddies there, Jay, he loves the Sukhois. He always flies the Sukhois. He can't, no matter what builds, no matter what parts, no parts at all even, no matter what he does, he cannot maintain that aircraft behind any of the crafts I fly predominantly. You know, so in other words, any of the Hornets, the FA-18F, the FA-18F Block 3, the FA-18E, the FA-18 ETGM, most certainly not the FA-18 ETGM. And he just can't do it. And it's not that he can't do it, it's that the Su-37, the Su-35S, the Su-30SM, they're incapable of doing that. Like, try to imagine you have two cars, both have 200 horsepower, both get to 120 miles an hour, right? You got these two cars. Now, one is brand A and one is brand B. So say there's like a little fluctuation. This one's 200 horsepower. This one's 190. This one can hit 120 miles an hour. This one can hit 123 miles an hour. Those races are going to be spot on. You know, spot on. To predict who would win might seem obvious, but then it's really going to just come down to the driver, isn't it? So there's going to be a respectable expected outcome. Now, let's take the same Su-37 and say Jay's piloting it and I'm in an F-16 in this game. Oh, dude, I'll never get him off of me. It's done deal. Done deal. Nothing I can do. I could try to brake. I could try to take him into the scissor, rolling scissor. It doesn't matter what I try to do. He's just going to be able to read it. He's going to move in relation of me, and that plane is always going to be behind me. Now that's an interesting thing to understand, because enabled to do that to an F-16 with a Su-37, you have to be a teenage nugget at the very least. Like you have to know what you're doing to an extent. Like, you can't be a complete nugget, but you most certainly gotta have. Maybe you're just starting to figure out how to do the post-stall, right? Like, at least at that level. That being said, you're going to be on an F-16. They're not going to be able to shake you no matter what. So when you see a player take that same plane, the Su-37 or the Su-35S or the Sukhoi 57, take your pick, or even the F-22, and be all over a Hornet or another Su, because, like I said, Jay flies the same planes as these people, how are they doing that? And that's even the better question. Let's forget about me and my planes, the ones that I use, and just say, like, Jay flies the Su-37, the Su-35S, the Su-30SM, all the Sukhois, all of them, the MiGs, you name it. How can another pilot with the same exact plane outperform you in a way that is like a comparison to a Lamborghini and say a $50,000 car you might be able to afford? How does that happen? Well, it's not a question. It becomes obvious. You know, it speaks for itself. And that is ultimately the point to get to when these things happen, when these things come up. And you will. You're going, like, say you're playing this game, you're going to encounter players. And if you're a nugget in the game, and that's a term of endearment. It's not to be offensive. Nugget just means, like a baby chick. You're not a full-grown eagle yet, right? You're new. You're learning, and it's a term of endearment. It's a term of humility, and it's a humble thing. You all start somewhere at some point, right? You can't just assume what should be. You have to experience it. You got to get thrown against the ropes. You got to get thrown out of the ropes. You got to throw somebody against the like. You're gonna figure it out. You're gonna tackle the game, and you're eventually gonna start to understand things. And that kind of starts to happen around 250 hours. I would say 200 hours would be, I would say, a safe ceiling for when you really understand multiplayer and the experience that it has to offer. With that being said, um, you don't have to tolerate those things. There are ways to get around it. There are ways to mitigate it. Who keeps joining? Let's see. Oh man, let's remove total cost limit. And these, well, unfortunately, you know what? Let me say it's going to take some time. Oh, I think I just passed it. No, because I really do. I got to use the restroom, but I could talk, 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 talk. Maybe my call sign shouldn't be Chewy. Maybe it should be Talkie or Gabby. Gabby Normal. Abby Normal, Abnormal, Gab Normal. Um, am I imagining this text? Alright, I'll just say, I'll be right back. Please wait a moment. And thanks. Okay. I'll be right back. Take care of business. We gotta go to the office. I'll be back. Alright, sorry for the wait. Really had to use the restroom. This man, really. Oh, you know why? I know who that is. I feel like flying to Block 3. I've been feeling like flying to Block 3, man. There's only one person I would wait that obnoxiously long to fly against me. Their name starts with a C and ends with a heater. Oh, I could be wrong. Alright, so they're not post-stalling. This guy's probably gonna end up leaving. That should be a self-kill, right? Flying through that debris.
3 minutes remaining. Caution, pull up. Caution, pull up. Caution, pull up.
And make no mistake, that Su-34 is very capable. So it's not like that plane cannot take on this plane. It very, very much so can. Really? Are they trying to kill me? I don't even think they know how to high G turn.
Missile. Missile.
Okay. We got a missile launch. I mean, it happens, man.
Time's up. The mission was a success. You won.
And then there is that. Ho, 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 ho. Yep. Okay. Let's do it again, I guess.
This is AWACS Windmaker. We have you on radar. Enemy detected. Clear to engage. Take down as many as you can. Your call sign is Bravo 1.
He's flying the Su-34 again.
Caution.
Lock on. Bandit down.
Loopers.
Stall warning. Stall warning. Stall warning. Stall warning. Stall warning. Missile. Missile. Stall warning. Stall warning. Stall warning. Stall warning.
Bravo 1. Missile fire.
There's never too much post-stall.
Missile. Stall warning.
Range.
Missile. Stall warning. Missile. Missile. Stall warning.
seconds. Nice kill.
Stall warning.
Combat time's
Stall
up.
warning.
Mission was a success. You won.
Stall.
I really want a smoke break again. There wasn't even a smoke break. I took like a couple of drags and came back in. Mm-hmm. 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 Do 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 do. I don't know what to say. Like, there's nothing I would say on the comms, but I'm gonna say, please wait a moment. I'm gonna go to my hangar because I gotta go use. I need a smoke break. I'm tortured without it. We'll be back. Hopefully, a bunch of people just pour in out of nowheres, right? That's how it works. There's no help for a lobby here. Nobody even came in. Nobody even went. Let's see what lobbies are open. You know what it is? I feel like most people just aren't into disabled. Yeah, let's pop into here. Probably not going to be able to. Full room. Yeah. That's usually what 7 out of 8 means. I guess we'll go in here now. The best. Alright, so it is enabled. We'll start in with the F-35. It's usually how we do it. Oscar's got a lot to say over there. Saw a lot of mic feed going on. Let's tune in. Let's see what he's saying. Well, this is going to be an easy pick.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Oh, we didn't win. That's what we get for chasing around in ASFX, just spamming out 6 AMs. Should have blew everybody else up. Alright, here we go. I can't believe I didn't take that win. Irresponsible loss. That's what that is. Labels that fall off of water bottles. It's the government.
This is AWACS Windmaker. We have you on radar. Enemy detected. Clear to engage. Take down as many as you can. Your call sign is Delta 1. To the area of operations. Watch out for Delta 1, locked on. The turbulence is rough out there. Missile fired. Miss. That's a miss.
Oh, this guy. There is some severe lagination going on in here. Oh, Really loved losing my signature at the last second. Ooh. Get the Ark! Get him! I seriously just lost again. Okay, we're gonna actually try next time.
Combat time's up. Not bad at all. Looking forward to seeing you in action again.
Starting to lose hope, man. They're gonna see. I don't. This host is new to the game because an experienced host would have kicked Hillbilly out. Yeah, his internet's so bad. That's what that lag was all about. That's why we're getting hit by like ghost missiles and stuff like that.
This is AWACS Windmaker. We have you on radar. Enemy detected. Clear to engage. Take down as many as you can. Your call sign is Lima 1.
Missile.
Enemy locked on.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Just kick him out of the game. I don't even know why.
Missile.
Box 2.
Missile.
There he is. Dude, did you watch our 1v1? I gave you the dude, that was amazing. I mean, that was like the first time ever I was like, wow. Ark posted some content. Right. So they don't want to talk because they're not humble. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Oh, I know him. Right. Right. That's why, like, honestly, like I've been having like a hard time getting on Ace because it's like I don't really want to fly without you because now we have like established ourselves and it's like every lobby you get into it's pile on arc, pile on jit, like it's it's really hard to take that approach of like right. And I don't even understand it. Like you think they would have like a different kind of respect for us, considering like what we've brought to the light, the fact that we've exposed the truth about the cheat squad, the real copium squad. Really is what it boils down to. That's what copium is. Don't make sense. I mean, I'm not saying roll out the red carpet, but like be respectful. Right. You you got a room open? The only lobby open right now is M. John's. Well, I know there's other lobbies open, but everyone runs hot join disabled now. Yeah, because of the cheat, the copium. It's the only anti-cheat you got. It's either invite the two of us to beat up on them or just hot join disabled. All right, so M. Johns has an interesting lobby. They're all commander in chiefs: Mr. Voice, Liz, Yagami. I don't know if you recognize those names. You should be able to join on me. Kane the Destroyer. Yagami, M. Johns is the host. LJZX, Mr. Voice, Kane the Destroyer. Yes, it's unlimited live. Yeah, it's why I don't play with the named squadrons anymore. Because it's like, right, when they could toss me around and I wasn't a real threat, maybe I won a game here or there. It was all fine. And then once I became the animal, suddenly it's like I can't fly with anybody anymore. It's like, okay. Look, somebody's flying a MiG-35. You don't see that plane very often. Oh, there's our QAM user. There you are. I almost made him hit the dirt. Oh, they're trying to protect him? It's alright, he's dead. Oh, dude, that's a clip moment. I had a gun solution and I blew it. Yeah, he's playing with the quams there.
Missile. Missile. Caution. Collect. Missile.
Oh, I cheese graded him. He was in easy guns. Don't hear that very often.
Missile. Missile.
Oh, I died. Who got me? Yagami got me with a 4am. Good for him. Aw, man. If he didn't get me, I would have zeroed it out. I might be able to wing it. We'll see.
30 seconds remaining.
Did it.
Success. You won.
Yep. I fired a 4ams as I came in on the furball, and the 5th generation fighter turned nose right into it. Who's getting kicked first? I remember M. Johns. I remember his name. I just don't remember him. Man, we got jitbag, jizz, and now we got masturbate. Maybe Yagami's like Japanese for jizz. I don't know. Devmeister. I hate when people say, let's do this, let's sortie, let's go, come on, hurry up. And there's clearly somebody sitting on the after action report screen. Like, y'all got commander in chief status and don't understand the signs. LJ needed a smoke break after that beating. What was funny is my first like 3 or 4 games, I was like 2 or 3 actually. I had a guy in my lobby, but he had like a name kind of like the cheaters do it, like something stupid with like an underscore and 3 numbers. So I was like, yo, this guy's definitely a cheater, but we'll find out. We'll give him a go because I didn't recognize the name immediately. And then wow. Do you tell Liz this shit? Like, are you like, yo, Liz?
This is AWACS Windmaker. We have you on radar.
Oh, I never got to celebrate. I broke 1,004 am kills. Sometime I didn't even know. I was counting it down, looking forward to it. I was gonna send you a screenshot when I hit the 1 000 and be like, "Yo, I'm the best." Totally missed it. I guess not.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Well, yeah, when you give a beating like that, everybody pulls out the CFA. You know what my acronym for CFA is, right? No, can't fly anything. No, it's not a good one. It's literally what it stands for. No,
Missile.
I think maybe he just timed out.
Missile. 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 Missile.
3 minutes remaining.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Course confirmed. Turbulence ahead.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Lock on.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Every time I fire on this guy, I get a cold lock.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Oh, that's annoying. That's annoying. I got everybody targeting me, dude.
Enemy locked onto you.
I can't energy fight either. I literally just have everybody. It's time to put the F-35 in the hangar next match.
Missile evaded.
Oh my god, leave me alone. I can't put points on the board at all, dude. Alright, we'll just have to pull out a little bit more serious hardware. I wasn't getting very good 4am shots, and honestly, dude, the F-35 is garbage on that map. Well, it's just the BBR missiles in general. They're garbage on that map because the wind affects the missiles as well as the planes. The storm affects your radar signature. It also affects the homing of the missiles. And 4Ms are already trashy when it comes to homing. Like, they're not bad, but they're not... Well, you know. They're subpar. That's the best I can give them. Literally, building up your sidewinders is better than using 4Ms. I don't even care. Not a single one of these guys would ever dare fly mid-tier. They wouldn't even know what to do. That's why I fell in love with the mid-tier planes. Because to me, it's like, yo, nobody wins with the mediocre planes. They all go for Luke Skywalker's great grandfather's jets. It's annoying. Literally, it's obnoxious. Right, right, yeah, you're right. Oh, like call sign highlight over there. Look, man, I won with a Dark Star. Like, wow. Congratulations, my child rides with training wheels. It's like, ooh, ooh. Well, I spawned next to a true chicken McNugget.
Caution. Missile. 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 Missile.
Well, they're all using qualms. And I'm literally being ganged on right now, dude. I got Yagami, Pro, and the other one there. It's not even a name. Just call him Season 97.
3 minutes remaining.
Caution. Missile. Missile.
Is he using qualms on a Sukhoi? Oh, you got me. Okay, never mind. No, it's fine. I swear this guy is using Sukhoi with qualms. I seriously think very lowly of that. Nice. Nice. Sukhoi and clams. You know what that's the equivalency of? That's like in real life a Sukhoi running with AIM 9X. I mean, that would be pretty badass, let's be honest. But, like, do you also engine swap your Mustang to an LS? Or do you engine swap your Camaro to a Coyote? I'm the new host. I'm the new host now. I am the captain now. You're all doomed. You know what? S97, goodbye. We don't do that. We don't do that. We're still sitting in the after action report. And he was the F-15 that was like literally doesn't even know how to high G turn. So you know that somebody flying an ADF that just left the game was obviously using him as a points pony. Yagami, yeah. Oh boy, you love to see it. You see that right there? TTV, Mr. Wrangler. Yeah, it's Twitch TV. Remember I used to be on Twitch? Dude, Twitch is a dead... I mean, look, it's not a dead end. It's just not for new beginnings. Alright? It's an island in the middle of the ocean. That's what it is. And you gotta build highways to make it relevant. Otherwise, you go to the city to start your new immigrant life into the content creation, and that's YouTube. There's no... Dude, I was on Twitch for 2 years and I have over 150 followers, and I was getting substantial views, but it just wasn't going anywheres. And then what really bothered me is after a week, every 1 week rotation, Like, say I broadcast it on a Tuesday, 7 days after that, that Tuesday broadcast gets deleted. And it's like, I lose that forever? Like, dude, you know how many cool moments I had? I don't like that. Right. I like YouTube where it's like, I can go back and like, I watch, dude, I literally watch my own broadcasts. Like, you and I have some,
As many as you can. Your call sign is Bravo 1.
you and I have some of the, I'm gonna bully Twitch TV here.
Enemy locked on.
They're asking for it with a name like that.
Target is in gun range.
Missile. Missile.
He's not even targeting me. He's just firing 80 MMs. Is he chafing with his chaff?
Missile. 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 Missile.
You know what the most frustrating thing to me is? The last second jink dodge of a missile. You know what I'm talking about? Like, you're like, oh, it's gonna hit him, and they like fucking flutter their rotation, and like, it's like, oh yeah, that's a dodge, huh? Okay, Twitch TV is thinking he's going to exert dominance on me, and I'm here to say, ruling denied. I mean, you said this pro guy's good, but I'm sorry, he got his ass beat last match, and now he's flying an F-22 with qualms. I'm just saying that, like, that's... That's usually the telltale sign of, fragile. Who is that? The Dark Star. You can't compete against a CFA, dude. When you got this many nuggets flying around and you're just dropping 12 missiles at a time, and yeah, he dies easy. what makes it hard to kill him is because I got everybody else on me with qualms, so I can't catch him in the straight line. I just spawned in. I got everybody already on there. That's the warning. Don't fight over targets. The next step is I'm going to pull out the big guns. I wish they added things to the chat like, wow, you used ... Like with every, like, wow, you used 80mm. Impressive. He left. Nope. Oh. Dude, his channel's dead. No followers, no views. Last live in April. Well, I like to see other broadcasters. I like that stuff, you know, like I like to show support or whatever, whatnot. Say hello, pick their brains, whatever. But the unfortunate thing that I found with like quote unquote fellow broadcasters, and it's not all the time, but for the most part, they're people that you just cannot talk to. No, they're very self-centered. Like, they only want to talk about themselves. Not even that. It's not like they're the best. It's like, well, I mean, take Highlight for example. That would be a perfect example. Like, can you hold a conversation with that dude? Because I know I can't. I can't stand him. I hear his voice for like 10 seconds. Yeah. Like, I join a lobby, and as soon as like I hear his mic, like I have to join your party just to like not hear anything. Like, it's seriously. He's that dude that in high school talked like he was high all the time and still hadn't smoked weed. Like, you can tell. it's like there's a persona there. There's a, yeah, man, bro, dude, like, oh, okay, Jay, Silent Bob, whatever you're going for, stop. We already had Cheech and Chong. Jay and Silent Bob was enough. We don't need Highlight. I do like his editing, but just knowing him, it kills all of it. Just absolutely kills it. I think the analogy I would provide for that kind of a person is, you're like, wow, look at that Lamborghini, and then you find out it's completely a Bondo mold with a Fiat engine. You're like, oh, that's not a real Lambo.
Target is in
You're
gun range.
fucking fake.
Caution. Pull up. Caution. Caution. Pull up.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
Caution. Pull up. Caution. Stall warning. Caution. Stall warning.
That was awesome.
Missile.
Alpha 1,
Missile.
missile.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
You know, I feel like I would honestly dominate this lobby if I just ran a Sidewinder build.
Missile fired.
Like, I feel like all the hours of fighting you and I have with Sidewinders.
Target is in gun range.
Well,
Stall warning. Stall warning. Stall warning. Missile. 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 Missile.
Fox 3.
Missile. Missile.
Fox 2.
it's those HVAAs, man. He's hunting the piggy banks. I just got hit by a HVA, speaking of. Those things are tricky little bastards, man. And it's too late. Once they're on the radar, it's too late. Like, if I fire them at the right range.
Missile fired.
Congratulations, you killed me with a spawn-in missile. How do you feel about the YF in this game? Like, do you feel like it should have been more than what it is?
1 minute remaining.
Oh, I already found out. Take that, pro. Get post-stalled on by a Hornet, yeah, F-22 cheese and quam son of a bee. You just zeroed it out? That was good, man. Well done. I didn't even see that. I didn't even know you were flying that. I I'll be honest, I really thought I was gonna like win. I was feeling really good. I was getting a lot of tasty kills there, but then you pulled the poisonous platypus out from underneath us. Yeah, I knew Arjun was gonna leave. TGM Hornet pilots don't like when the non-TGM Hornet beats them up. They take that personally. The Hornet? Dude, it's disgusting. It's disgusting. I refuse to fly it unless I'm in a lobby where it's like, okay, you are asking for it. Like, so I have them built. I have one for specials, one for sidewinders, and well, I shouldn't have the sidewinder one. I have it in case, we have to deal with cheater D and cheater Da, but the sidewinder is probably going to be the least used one I have. But the special weapons build, that's there for the hee 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 ha 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 guys with the EMLs and saw how good I am. Like, that's reserved for them. Legend has it, he left the game. Let's do this. Chick Pebble. Hope to play with you again. Pro's leaving. What's the matter? Ran out of super planes to pick? What happened? You took too many Hornet HCAs to the face last match and your body is broken and now I break your spirit. Yeah. That's what it is, man. This is why I play Sidewinders. I get a little toxic when it comes to the special weapon lobbies. I really do. I judge the hell out of people. The only way I won't judge you is you're using 6 amps, 4 amps. 8 amps get a pass. HCAA, HVAAs. Basically, just don't use SASMs and QAMs and ADMMs, and we're cool. Everything else has like an actual skill ceiling to it. For the most part. You agree? Disagree? What are your thoughts on it, Jay? How does that make you feel? Have you ever seen the inside of a cockpit? Have you ever seen the inside of a Turkish prison? Jay? You don't know the quote, do you? Airplane. Yeah, I could tell. I could tell. Probably the most notable quote. Yeah. Let's slip right by you, right into the wind. Dust in the wind. Can you sing me a song? Sing a song. Sing for me the Star-Spangled Banner. Show me your dedication. Is he now? I didn't kill you.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Bonus points question. Can you guess who he's going to go for next?
Missile. Missile. Fall warning. Missile.
I said bonus points question. Can you guess who he's going to go for next? Aw, dude, somebody's spamming the shit out of me with the SASMs. I got hit by like 8 missiles. And then I got cleaned up by an LAAM by the Tomcat over there. That's a cool kill. I like deaths like that. It's like, oh, alright. You're different. My dude didn't even line up his shot and got me with the EML. So he's a cheater. It's right there in recording on my broadcast. You know how I bring people up into the rolling scissor and they can't maintain it? Yeah. Yeah, he wasn't even looking at me. Shot his laser way out of line and got the kill. Well, you know who we gotta give the old puncheroo or two to. See, now in this case, that guy stays after this match, I'm pulling out the TGM. It's merited. Nah, dude. No way. No way. Brought him up into the rolling scissor again. Same image, same angle, same everything. Still somehow got me. Ah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Highlight would say, oh, but at the last second he snapped onto you. You didn't see it right there? Yeah, for a split second, his toenail fell out of the cockpit and hit your plane. Yeah. Let's see. Let me guess. Brazil. This background picture is an XO2. Chinese. He's Chinese. Okay. Okay. I don't actually believe that he's Chinese. Just gonna throw that out there right now. Oh, he left. Interesting. He doesn't want another beating. Man Tiger. Man Tiger. Let's see. Highly incognito. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, dude, on my broadcast where we had that 1v1 match, before we were playing together, I was in a match. It was an F-16 Nugget. I was in the F-35. Everybody else had Su-37s. There was 3 other pilots in Su-37s. And they were going for him hard. And I noticed it real early. Like all three of them went straight for the F-16. So I was like, "Yo, I'm gonna play protect the president," and kept them alive, won the game, destroyed them with 4 AMs post all fighting. Like, I love that, man. That's my favorite. The 4 AM's my favorite post all victory missile. Just because you're not supposed to be able to do that. Just because. Like, if the 4AM was like a post-all missile king, then like I wouldn't say that about it.
This is AWACS Windmaker. We have you on radar. Enemy detected. Clear to engage.
Man
As
Tiger.
many as you can. Your call sign is
Man Tiger and a Raptor. Maybe his name should be Man Raptor. Lady Killer's trying to post-all fight with the 4AMs. That might be like a person I might get along with. We could drink some soda pop and talk about the good old days. 4AM. Am I in the lead? No, I'm nowhere near the lead. I just have 4 bandits throwing fucking missiles at me. Like, okay. Get him, it's Ark! Look, guys, I got him! There. You know what I call that? I call that pay it forward. What are you talking about? I'm number 1. Yeah, I blew up Ladyfingers, and I forget the other person. I blew somebody else up before Ladyfingers. AO Pep in the MiG-35, man. I like to see it. I really do. Like, you hardly ever see the MiG-35. I want to know where my message is. Somebody's flying SASMs. Who's got SASMs? Do you know? Huh. Oh. Imagine all you could do with clean streets for a month. Yeah, no, I'm not falling for your forehand post stalls. I know how they work.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
30 seconds remaining.
Missile.
Tell you what, if he could hit me with a forehand post stall, I honestly would send him a message and be like, dude, that's fucking impressive.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Missile fired.
Missile.
15
Missile.
seconds.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Time's up.
Woo! Zeroed it out. We like to funk. Change. Bum, 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 bum. I wonder what that even means. Nice work out there. I just shot Lady Killer some love. I think that's cool, man. Not everybody tries to forehand post all fight. I mean, you tried it. Oh, we're waiting because I thought Wild Gypsy was in the pink screen. That's the Z's. Good call. Oh, you're in the hangar? I think they're the same thing. I think they're the same thing. I genuinely think they are the same plane. And I like how Ace knows their own game enough to put two knife fighters or dog fighters with the HCAAs. That was a good move. I feel like every plane should have just came with HCAAs.
Enemy detected. Clear to engage. Take down as many as you can.
Because they're not really a special missile, you know what I mean? Like if you look at all the special missiles, like what makes the HCAA special? They're a fast sidewinder. You know, they're just super fast sidewinders that don't loop around. Sidewinders are more special. Like, they're good, don't get me wrong. I'm not taking that away from them. The heck? Nobody's fighting? Lady Killer's AFK. No, I gave him... I sent him a nice message. Or her, whatever. You're seeing that too, right? I hope my missile hits you. It fucking did. Ah! Oh, that was you? Man, Tiger. 8 a.m.s. 8 a.m.s. I hate the way they look on the Raptor, man. It's so stupid. Like, they could have just not done that. I don't like the missile pod in the game at all. In a game that's an arcade, I almost said flight sim, but a game that's an arcade flight arcade. There you go. A flight arcade game, I just don't think should like. I mean, I don't know. Maybe other people feel differently. I just hate the way it looks. It's the same way I feel about Call of Duty with the drum mags. Everything has to have a freaking drum mag. It's so annoying. It's stupid. It's like, no, there's no way that that's the popular thing. And I know, what I do know about them is that they're inconsistent. They're not, like, you're not going to get, reliability out of a drum mag because of the way they're designed. I mean, they've improved over the years. I'm not saying they're not reliable. But just like a revolver is going to be more reliable than a magazine is going to be more reliable than a drum mag. I really wish they gave the F-35 the stealth aggressor skin. The one I sent you, the picture there. It almost looks like a katana blade with the way the clay, like, heat stains the blade. I don't understand why they didn't put that in. Like, I understand when they made this game, that didn't even exist yet. The F-35 was still dubbed as the Panther. You know why they dubbed it the Panther, right? So the Navy called theirs Fat Amy, but they've all collectively called them the Panther because when they first came out in 2009, I think it was 2009 was their launch date. The U.S. Air Force received the first like 23 or so F-35s, and they dubbed it the Panther, and it was a reference pun off of Anchorman when who was the sports guy? Paul Rudd plays him. You know who Paul Rudd is? All right. Well, Paul Rudd's character. Well, there's a scene in Anchorman where Paul Rudd's like gonna hit on uh, Anna Cornerstone or whatever the hell her name was, the hot chick. So he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna hit her with the moves and whatnot." And he's like, "I got a special cologne for her," and he pulls out Black Panther. And his quote about it, he says, "It works 60% of the time, all the time." So that's why they dubbed it the Panther, because it works 60% of the time, all the time. That's not true of it now. Now that's old news. That was old news the second or third year after its launch, though. That's political news right there. That's all noise. All of it's noise. Shoot it down, destroy it. We want to sell our plane. Media prop. But I think of all the nicknames that it's got, besides its code name, Lightning, I think Panther's probably the coolest one. And it makes sense too, right? You know, you had the Tomcat, now you got the Panther. The Hornet should have been the Jaguar. No, fuck that. Uh, the Hornet should have just been a Hornet. It looks like a Hornet. Looks like a bee to me. That there's that specific angle. Oh, we know that guy, Romeo 1. He changed his name. It's Trueno. But he added Azul to his name. We know Trueno. We've flown with him. You alright? You seem out of whack. Kids wearing you out.
Missile.
I know a guy that can take care of your problem if the price is right. Who's got the Sasms?
Missile.
I just don't recognize the name. How's that F-22 feeling about that death? Latina Kitty Killer. Call sign Apex Predator. Whoa, Man Tiger's way ahead. Oh, he's using 8 AMs. Like, okay. The CFA before the CFA was the CFA. You're kidding me. Right, get the hell out of here. Oh, it's more than likely. Right. Thank you, Snow Bunny.
Missile evaded. 2 minutes remaining.
Man, Tiger's gonna get kicked, man. I'm not playing with you, dude. Go ahead, give us all your flares, Man Tiger. Where did my missile go?
Combat time's up. The mission was a success. You won.
I started beating up on Garbo when you called it out. But dude, he's flying the newbie flight controls. He's easy to kill with the forearms. Destroy people that play the two-dimensional flight controls because they can't. You have to roll and roll. You got to roll out of 4AMs. If you don't roll out of the 4AM, they will hit you. You saw the way Man Tiger was playing? I destroyed him because the 4AMs are really good hunting missiles. But I had to make him burn all his flares first, because that's what he was doing. And then I, as soon as he'd come back, I'd send 2 4AMs at him, and it was OG over. I mean, it was over, not OG over. What the hell is that? What am I saying? Nice work out there. I wish they would have updated this game for PS5. Just gave it an FPS overhaul and everything. Maybe spruce it up a little bit. Take out the chat and just let us type. I mean, I know that doesn't matter to you because you don't got a keyboard, I don't think. You got a keyboard on here? Yeah. I've been using a keyboard on PlayStation since PS3 when DC Universe Online came out. I don't know if you ever played that game, but I was heavily into that. I was heavily into that. Okay. Alright. Lady Kitty was, or Latina Kitty was about to get the booted boot. Yeah, the only way to take care of Man Tiger, his weakness is the F-35 because he's playing BVR. So I would wait for him to launch and then bank, and right as he was like halfway through his bank, fire a 4-am, and he would turn straight like a bot right into him. Because he's trying to power out, you know what I mean? Get away from everybody. Yeah, we're getting rid of Derp. Was he in the game last game? Did you notice Derp cracking? I think he was. He was in that game. Oh, no, I was wrong. I'm wrong. He was not in the game. He just joined. Yeah, we can't be having that red label internet. What is that what's been going on? What is this? Did you do the system software update on your PlayStation? I have I have one ready to install right now.
This is AWACS Windmaker. We have you on radar. Enemy detected. Clear to engage. Take down as many as you can.
Well, after this match, I'm gonna take a smoke break, go pee pee, poo poo, pee pee, poo poo. If you say poopy, like, you know when people are like, I gotta go poopy. If you say it's, yeah, it does, right? It is. It's poo and pee at the same. Exactly. Poopy. No, you did. You did. And now that's it. Rest of the match, I'm coming for you. I'm sick of it, man. You know, you're trying to look cool for your wife over there. Like, look, babe, I beat the Ark. I'll be your maverick now. You're kidding me. Garbo's using the Quam now. Oh, Dark Star. Man Tiger's in the Dark Star. I was going to, but I don't want to kick him out for... I just post-all 4-ammed Garbo. I think that's pretty damn credible. Considering the plane he's flying. Oh, and I got him. Alright, come here, Dark Star. Oh my gosh, this MiG-31 is non-stop throwing sidewinders at me.
2 minutes remaining.
Missile.
Fox 3.
Missile. 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 Missile.
You got me.
Forward to seeing you on
You seriously had to zero it out with me. You know what I like about that skin is it looks like a race car. It reminds me of the Banshee from GTA. Yeah. Holy shit, dude, you destroyed that lobby. You killed me twice on purpose. I know. Like, I know you were targeting Garbo, but you intended to collateral me the whole time. Like, you planned it this afternoon before you got on. You were like, in this moment, I'm gonna fucking kill Ark with a 6 AM. How do you like that plane, by the way? I don't think I've ever seen you fly it. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna restart my system. That means I'm gonna close down the broadcast. I'm gonna take the update. You should probably do the same. Oh,